Hello students, starting off with NMTC 2024 Gauss contest, that is the primary level screening test paper. So we are here to discuss the solutions. So question number 1 is Saket wanted to add two digit numbers, but he multiplied them and got 629 as the answer. Now the sum of the two digit numbers is, so we are just letting here the two numbers to be a and b respectively. So if he just multiplied, that means a times b is equals to 629, what he got, but we need to find out a plus b over here. Okay, now if I see this equation, this 629, and if I try to factorize it, then your a times b is coming to be 37 times 17, and 37 and 17 are both the prime numbers which cannot be further split into two digit numbers. Okay, so the two numbers will be 37 and 79 only, and a plus b will be 37 plus 17. That means the answer is 54, that is C option. Now coming over to the second question based on the integer properties. So second question is sum of three integers is 1. Their product is 36. The greatest of these three numbers is. Now here we are taking the three numbers, like let a, b and c. So their sum is 1, and product a times b times c is equals to 36. Now we can observe over here, like 36 is a positive product. That means two of the numbers can be negative, because when we add all the three positive integers, we cannot get the sum to be 1. Okay, so we just want to break this 36 into three numbers, of which one is a positive and other two are negative, and whose sum to be 1. So it can be done like 6, then times minus 3 times minus 2, and when you add them, 6 plus of minus 3 plus of minus 2, that will be giving you 1. Okay, so the greatest integer of these is 6. Now coming over to the next question, which is based on consecutive numbers. The sum of 5 consecutive even numbers is 150. When written in ascending order, the fourth number is. So here we are having 5 consecutive even numbers. So how can we assume the 5 consecutive even numbers? Let I am assuming the 1 to be 2x, then its previous one to be 2x minus 2, and its next one will be like 2x plus 2. One more previous one will be like 2x minus 4, and the next one will be 2x plus 4. They are all at a difference of 2. That means they are consecutive even numbers. Now according to the question, their sum is 150. So when you add them all, your sum to be 150. Now why we had assumed like this, because we can cancel out like minus 4 plus 1, 4 minus 2 plus 2. Okay, so the sum is like 10x is equals to 150, then the value of x is equals to 15 over here. So when we substitute it in the numbers will be 26, 28, 30, 32 and 34. Okay, so the fourth number when they are written in the ascending order is 32. Now the next one is percentage based question. The price of a cell phone is decreased by 25%. What percent increase must be done in the delivered price to get back the original price? So there is a we just assume the price of the cell phone to be 100 rupees. Okay, now the price is decreased by 25%. That means the new price will be 100 minus 25% of the 100, that is equals to 75 rupees. Okay, now when we need to get it back to the 101, okay, so we just need to increase it by 25 That means the increase should be 25 over the price of 75, because now the original value will be 75 and then this is times of 100. So it will be like 1/3 of 100. That means 33 1/3% increase must be done to get it back to the original price. Now the fifth question, area and fraction. A rectangular carpet is placed in an 8 by 8 meters room. What fraction of the floor is not covered? Okay, so in this question an image was given which is not over here. So it is like this is a 8 by 8 room. Okay, and the carpet is placed like this over here. Okay, and it was given all this was having a grid of 8 by 8. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to count the because this floor is having 8 by 8 meters and each block is of 1 meter, so it is having to roll 64 blocks. That means the area of the floor is 64. Now the carpet area is length times breadth. Okay, and the diagonal of the square, this diagonal will be like, if it is a if this is a okay, square 1. Okay, so the square diagonal of this one square will be like root of 1 square plus 1 square, which is equals to root 2. Okay, now when you see this diagonal is covering like 6 blocks in this image over the length. Fine, so length will be 6 times root 2 and the breadth is covering only 2 square diagonals, 1 and 2. Okay, so breadth will be like 2 root 2. So the area of the rectangular carpet will be 6 root 2 times 2 root 2, that is equals to 24. So the area of the fraction that is covered is 24 by 64, that will be 3 by 8. So the fraction which is not covered will be 5 by 8. Now coming over to the next one, that is the sixth question, which is based on prime expressions. That is p and p plus 1 are two prime numbers. Then the value of p times p plus 1 upon 2p plus 1. Now two consecutive numbers which are prime numbers, they are only 2 and 3. So the value of p will be 2 and p plus 1 will be 3. Now substituting the values over here, so 2 times 3 upon 2 into 2, that is 4 plus 1. So it is 6 by 5. Now we need to find out this value will lie in between which of the option. So that will give you like when you see the second option, it is 1 and 6 by 5, which is 6 by 5 is equals to this. So it will be lying in between okay, the value is approximately 1.2, and the second option was actually, here is a sub problem, it was given 7 by 5. So this was the correct answer, because this is like 1 and 1.4, so 1.2 will lie in between them. So the answer will be second option. Okay, now seventh question, that is based on the algebraic relations. A, B, C and D are real numbers such that A minus 2023 is equals to B plus 2024 is equals to C minus 2025, and that is equals to D plus 2026. Now let us say that all these is equals to K. Now from here what we can do is we can express all the values of A, B, C and D in terms of A. So A will be K plus 2023, B will be K minus 2024, C will be K plus again 2025, and D is K minus 2026. Okay, now K is a constant value. Now you can observe from here like which can be the greatest among ABCD. So we can see over here, when the maximum value is added to this constant k, that will give you the maximum value. So k plus 2025 is the greatest value. That means C is the greatest one among all. So these were the 7 questions. We will continue the other questions in our next video. Thank you.